Chris, what is our first main topic today?
Our first topic comes from Crashing Coyote. I just got out of seeing Sonic 2, and I was pleasantly surprised. Idris Alba was a great addition as Knuckles. I really appreciate how they kept the best moments hidden from the trailers. I think this is better than the first, and Sonic 2 may be in the conversation for best video game movie. Not that that's a high bar. But it stayed true to the games with what they were able to do whilst also adapting what was necessary in a way that made either logical or narrative sense. Also, if this is indeed Jim Carrey's last performance, I think it's a strong one to end one.
Well, here's the thing, guys. Went to go see Sonic yesterday. As we were just talking about, Ray came with me, Ann came with me. We did our straight out of the movie theater review that we put up on the channel yesterday. It's got me and Ray, and it's got Chris Carr on it. So you guys can go and see that there. All right, so here's the thing about Sonic. The first Sonic was such a pleasant surprise to me. I was not expecting it. I'll be frank. I wasn't expecting it to even be decent. I wasn't expecting it to be good at all. But I ended up coming out of that theater having really enjoyed myself. I thought it was I didn't think it was a fantastic movie, but it was really charming and really good, and I enjoyed it. And I've been looking forward to the second one. So we go off to see the second one. It hadn't gotten the greatest advanced buzz, but I went to go see it, and I'll tell you what, I was delightfully charmed. I'll tell you right now, it wasn't as good as the first one, in my opinion. But the first one is a really, really high bar. Like, there are certain things this one does that's better than the first one. Like, I think some of the action is better, stuff like that. I will say I laughed more in the first one. I found the first one a little bit more charming. But I'll tell you what I freaking loved. Idris Elba's Knuckles. I loved this character. This character to me was so damn good. Like, and the character evolves throughout the movie. And he just goes from being really interesting right at the beginning, and he just gets funnier and funnier, more interesting as you go. And then when you get to the last 10 minutes of the movie, every time Knuckles speaks, I'm like dying laughing. It was really good. There's something that Chris Carr mentioned to me that I'll say here too. She mentioned to me, she goes, you won't get this now, but the whole Hawaii part of the movie was pretty unnecessary. I'm like, all right. And I'm watching the movie and yeah, this is really, because even after the movie, I'm thinking, in what way was that relevant to the movie? Like everything, even the one couple, I'm like, how was any of that relevant to the movie? Answer, it wasn't. Okay, fine, whatever. But this is a winner. I think this is a win. Now, it's got a 66% Rotten Tomatoes reading right now, which means a decent majority of the critics like it. But I'll tell you what, the audience seems to be really liking it with 250 verified ratings. Remember, these are 250 fans that Rotten Tomatoes can verify have seen the movie. They've got their ticket stubs, the whole bit. They've seen the movie. 98%. I'll tell you what, it's fun. That movie ended. I was smiling, had a big smile on my face. We came out, we did our post-credit scene of it. Anyway, Chris, you saw it the day before I did. So, and I know you probably out of all of us here, you were the one looking forward to this movie the most.
Yeah.
What did you think about Sonic 2?
I thought it was charming as heck. I really, really enjoyed it. I think Knuckles, Tails, and Sonic in this film are delightful. And that's what I kind of was bummed out about the Hawaii storyline was, well, I don't need this. This doesn't further things for me. When we focus on the core Wachowski family, of Mr. and Mrs. and Sonic, I love that dynamic, and exploring that I think is great. I wish we kind of focused more on that than the family as a whole, the larger extended family. But that said, the action sequences in here are great. It's really fun and quippy. The tiny nods they do to the video game, they don't slap you in the face with video game references. But if you played Sonic, you're like, oh my God, he just did the thing, which is so fun. Our whole audience was freaking out. And that post-credit scene. I want to know what Ray thinks about that.
Ray, you went to go see Sonic with me, only fell asleep for 5 minutes of it. But what did you think about the movie?
Every time Sonic did his Sonic-y moves, it looked really cool.
It did. It looked really good.
I loved all three characters, Tails, Knuckles, and Sonic. Their back and forth with each other was great. You know what? I actually think this movie is better than the first one.
Really?
Just because of the extra characters. I got more to choose from, more to like, and the message of it was really warm and kind, like the lesson of the actual movie that Sonic learns. In the theater, imagine the first time in the theater when you watched Avengers, the first Avengers, and all the crazy stuff happened. You had a bunch of grown men screaming and cheering. It was the same thing in our theater, but you had the higher little kids' voices cheering, which I thought was adorable
There
because
was a lot of adult voices. cheering.
yeah, including myself.
Yes.
I mean, everything
But
towards.
you have to understand. So you're in this crowded movie theater, and also you hear, yeah, yeah.
I almost cried. But man, the action was that all the way. The end is just awesome. Like after I woke up, I was out of my seat and I was, wow, that ending was really cool. I really like that. I think everyone should see it, form their own opinion. But I think, people will like this movie.
I would say this too. You could tell in the movie theater who knows Parks and Rec, because there is a Parks and Rec kind of
Yes.
very subtle Parks and Rec shout out in there, and you knew everybody in the theater who's seen Parks and Rec, because when it happened on screen, you could hear like 40 or 50 people in our audience go, yeah, like it was really good.
I'm telling you, I cannot wait for this next Sonic movie, which is always a good thing if you're going to make a franchise, to make you buzz about what's going to happen next, what's coming next. And I can't wait to see Sonic 3. And
Bad news, Ray. There's not going to be a Sonic 3.
There's not?
No, this thing's going to bomb. No, I'm kidding. It's
What?
Killer of Joy.
I now get the dot. That's
now I get that reference.
I was laughing for a straight minute afterwards. It was just so funny.
Like if you love Drax, you will love Knuckles. Like
Yeah, I'd say
Are you
it's an
talking about Hugo Drax from Moonraker?
No.
I can assure you she is not. But Rob, like you're hearing all this stuff. I know you finishing off your move and all that kind of stuff. You haven't seen it yet. But what's your expectation level been for this movie?
Well, look, I mean, I came to Sonic the movie late. I saw it late, and I liked it. I thought it was good. But I mean, the Sonic game I was a little older. Maybe but I mean, I'll see it. It sounds like your strong reactions. You all liked it.
I never played the Sonic game much either. Like I was more our house was a Mario house.
Yeah.
But every time someone brought over their Genesis or whatever, that's the first game I would want to play because it was so different. But as long as you know the basics of what Sonic can do, I don't think you need to know that.
It's just. Go.
Yeah.
Also, I want to say this too because it should be mentioned. Again, Jim Carrey, it just crushes it as Robotnik. It's so right from the moment. Oh, that reminds me of a pissed off tiny mini rant I need to do here in a second.
Uh-oh.
I didn't see the entire movie.
Oh, right.
What?
I didn't see the entire movie.
Me either.
what?
You want to know why?
Why?
I didn't see the entire movie.
Why, John?
Here's why I didn't see the entire movie. So the start time of the movie is 3:00. We all know that really means the movie starts at 3:30 or 3:29 or 3:28, right? I've always said, because people would say, well, don't worry about it. And I always say, there's too many trailers, And I love trailers, but there's too many of them. People say, well, what's the problem? Just go 25 minutes late. And you never have to sit through too many trailers. Just go 25 minutes late.
25 minutes.
But I've always said, but what happens when they purposely try to fuck you over by, okay, oh yeah, 25 minutes. Oh, only 10 minutes of trailers this time. Oh, I guess you missed 10 minutes of the movie. Guess you better show up at 3:00 or 7:00 and sit through all of our trailers next time. Because I walked into the theater. Movie starts at 3, right? Which means 3:28, 3:29. I walked into the movie theater at 3:18 with popcorn, soda, whatever. The movie had already started. It was actually, I walked in at the end of the first scene. And I'm like, this is why I fucking hate AMC theaters so much. And yet they're my favorite. I hate them.
You have to blame
But
Mr. Aaron.
it's like, it's that inconsistency. So like, oh, I guess you better just show up and sit through our half hour of trailers for a movie that you paid for again. Anyway, I'm not going to hold that against Sonic. It's not Sonic's fault.
Aaron's
Why do you think the trailers were shorter? Do you think it's
Because they want to fuck people over. No. Seriously. What AMC is going to try to do is they're going to start mixing those in once in a while to manipulate the audience. You got to be there on time and sit through the trailers. Because like that's exactly why they did it.
That's a little deep though, right there. What if it's
But I've been telling
of the
people for
kids?
years that's what
Is
they're
it
going to
deep?
do.
Is it though?
It's
What
happened
if
a
it's
number
because of the
times.
kids?
It's not because of the
Oh.
kids.
That could be though.
It's not, because I've been to a plethora of kids movies that all started half hour after the advertised start time. I've been telling people for years, this is what they're going to start doing. And so fuck AMC. Anyway.
I'll go
let's
with
get
you
back
on
to
that
the
one, John.
delightfulness.
I'll go with you on that one.
Excellent use of plethora.
Yes, the delightful, though, work of Jim Carrey in this. Again, as Robotnik, every time he's on screen, it's infinitely watchable. I really like the dynamics and the interaction between him and Knuckles. The interaction between him and Knuckles, I always thought was really good, and their dynamic I thought was great.
And his henchman, whatever that
Idris
guy's
Alba.
name is.
Oh,
he was
yeah,
so
his husband
delightful.
being back, he
Yeah.
was fun.
He's great. I love him. Idris
know
Alba
who-
for the win.
I like the act. I can't remember his name. I like the actor in almost everything. But the assistant sheriff, the deputy sheriff dude,
Adam Pally.
not funny in this movie.
They didn't give him some great stuff to work with,
No,
I felt.
no, I'm not going to blame him personally because I like him, but just that character was a bit of a waste. That character was a waste.
He
But
didn't need to be there, I don't think.
Yeah.
not
They
need to
didn't
be
do
there at
anything to
all.
him, nothing.
Didn't do anything significant that even slightly influenced the direction of the film, anything like that. So that could have been gone. That the same could be said about the couple in Hawaii.
Exactly.
Absolutely nothing that happened with them influenced at all the direction the movie went. But
I also like that they didn't wait to introduce these new characters. It was right away. Like, so
Yeah.
you start
Yeah.
feeling some sort of, you get a glimpse of their personality, and you get to attach yourself to these characters. I like Tails a lot.
I love
Oh,
Tails.
Tails was
It's like
delightful.
the little brother you always wanted, or
Yeah.
the sister, or whatever.
Yeah, well, Tails is a boy in this,
Okay.
but voiced by Colin O'Shaughnessy, the original voice of Tails, who did a great job. Kind of going back to our discussion yesterday, though, John, of you got a voice actor. You got a voice actor
Yeah.
who does voice acting, and she killed it.
She
She
did,
did such a
yeah.
good job. She's so much of the heart of this film.
so much. So anyway, guys, it's all thumbs up around here for Sonic 2. What did you guys think? Did some of you guys have a chance to go see it? If so, what were your thoughts about it? Whatever you think about it, jump on down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, we want to take a second and thank a sponsor of today's video, the good folks at Manscaped. You know, I was in the shower the other day and I looked down and I thought, my goodness, the boys look fantastic. Dr. Jack Hammer, the amazing Mr. Fantastical, have never looked or felt better, and that is in part due to our friends at Manscaped. Because our friends at Manscaped are the global leaders in below-the-waist hygiene and are turning men's shower dreams into their favorite routine with the all-new Ultra Premium Collection. This all-in-one hygiene skin and hair bundle is designed to upgrade the everyday man's shower routine from head to toe. Your skin, hair, and balls deserve the best, my friends. You start off using the cologne-infused ultra premium body wash with aloe vera and sea salt to keep your skin feeling clean and moisturized all day. Then boom, it's time to take care of your hair. Simply apply the 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner that cleanses and nourishes your hair all in one step. Then once you dry yourself off and hop out of the shower, it's time to protect yourself from body odor by applying the Manscaped aluminum-free deodorant. And do you have tattoos or any dry skin? A lot of us do. It's time to hit your skin with the hydrating body moisturizer spray. Cap it all off by applying some Manscaped lip balm. And then last but not least, we're moving on to the Lawnmower 4.0 electric trimmer to clean off any unwanted body hair. So guys, get 20% off plus free shipping with the code Campea, that's Campea at manscaped.com. That's 20% off plus free shipping with the code Campea at manscaped.com. And a big special thank you to Manscaped for being a sponsor of today's episode of the John Campea Show.